I'm just curious, have we had prior bills that have changed election law through a trailer bill?
I mean, I don't want to testify to something that is inaccurate, but I think generally trailer bills have touched almost every section of law over the course of the budget process.
Then this one, we usually deal with money. This one kind of deals with time and how much time certain things should take. It provides 30 days for the Department of Finance to develop cost estimates for the recall election. Now, you've already come up with $5 million, so why does it take 30 days to come up with another cost number?
Well, I think some of it will involve working in concert with the Secretary of State's office on the costs as well as the impacted counties. And so that will take some time for us to analyze those costs. In some ways, it's kind of a mini BCP process for us, which is that they may submit costs, but we're going to have to analyze the nature of the cost and whether or not it's appropriate to utilize the general fund appropriation for reimbursement. So it will take some staff work for us to figure out those costs.
After you do one recall, you probably got it all down, right? So the next recall, you should be 3 hours to do it, right?
I don't want to presuppose the work that we haven't begun quite yet, Senator.
Ms. Costa, I have a lot of confidence in you.
To be clear, I won't be conducting the analysis personally.
Then it wants 30 days, calendar days, for the Joint Legislative Budget Committee to review. Can you kind of help me on how that benefits anything? I mean, what does it matter if it's 4.5 million, 5 million, or 5.5 million? What is the committee going to do to help you out?
I would say historically, we often have 30-day waiting periods in different control sections of the budget where we would put forward a request for the Joint Legislative Budget Committee, and they have a specified amount of time. 30 is very common. Some of them are slightly less, depending on what the Budget Act is, but that's a pretty standard waiting period that we have to allow the Joint Committee to do its review and ensure that it's appropriate.
So we have all these time delays, and you kind of work out the calendar, and it's almost 2 years to do a recall, maybe more. So I'm wondering if this is a never get to recall a assembly member bill, because they get a free ride. If you don't like your assembly member, you got to put up with that person for 2 years. Yeah, but that wouldn't hold for a senator. We still have time to be recalled. So I'm just wondering why, as a senator, why would I want to give 80 elected assembly members a free pass?
I'm not sure of the distinction between the houses here. The election code just speaks to a recall election. So
that could impact the statewide office elected, who's 4 years, or anyone else. So
then we're making this retroactive. So you've said that trailer bills can touch just about every area of law. So trailer bills can also be retroactive as well, and there's probably a precedent for that.
as I said, this bill was previously heard and passed. That particular provision is not different than what was heard and passed into law within SB 96.
Well, Ms. Costa, thank you for letting me pick on you a little bit. I look at this and I wonder, you know, when you look at bills, it'll have a name, you know, and I'm just wondering if we should call this the Senator Josh Newman Act, because it's just kind of so blatant.